supportive atmosphere, both in school and at home, as being the most helpful for us to achieve. I think as a race, as a nation, and as a community of parents, we need to adjust our mindset and our worldview, not only towards children, but towards life entirely. I think we need to have objectives. Why do children come to school? Why do we have children as parents? Why do we decide as two people to add on to our family a number of children? We should have objectives. One of those is to bring them up in a way that we aspire for them to go. So because we have an objective, we should not parent and we should not teach out of fear. The fear that if I create an atmosphere where they are comfortable, then I'm going to spoil them. We can refer to cultures outside the continent of Africa where there's very high achievement and then learn from them. Their children may not run from them like they run from us, but they are able to get everything they need out of the children, and by 18 years the children are outside the house. We who have created fear are still taking care of our children up to the age of 40. There must be a question there. Do we have objectives as schools? Do we have objectives as parents? That by 18 my child should be independent? That means you have only 18 years, of which you can take 8 off to support this child to make independent decisions and actually be safe where they are going. Because we are teaching out of fear, creating a fear-based environment in school, and creating a fear-based environment in our homes, the children, the young people we are raising today reach the age of 19 when they actually do not know how to cross the road. We need to start talking to them, giving them the do's and don'ts, and letting them make certain decisions as we come back and guide and facilitate. I am grateful to the government of Uganda for working on changing the curriculum in schools, secondary schools for now. But as parents and as teachers, if we do not support this curriculum and continue creating fear in the minds of young people, refusing them to express themselves, refusing them to think critically, because we are imposing age-old, archaic ways of relating with them, the curriculum will not get us where we want to get. We shall continue experiencing the same problems as a country and asking for somebody else to come and solve them. From the AfriChild network, we have learned that data does not actually lie. Let's ask ourselves, where are we now? The things we have done, the beating of children we have done for years and years, the kind of environment we are creating in schools, are we actually getting the objective we want? Are we getting the goals met the way we want them to be met in our schools and at home? If we are not, then we need to embrace change. We need to look at those who have a system that's working and learn from them without us coming out with inferiority at the end of the day. It's okay to be teachable. And if our children are coming out and saying, this is not working, we need to be listening. And we need to be coming up with solutions. And supporting those who may not be able to interact with knowledge the way we interact with it in the rural areas, for them to understand. Because what the way they raise their children and what they do, and the culture they bring to the schools actually affects the children whose parents have become more dynamic and changed their worldview. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll go to you.